Hello and blessings to each and every one of you. It is Friday night. We're grateful to God for blessing us to make it through to another week. It's time for 5 Minutes with First Lady, and I am Lady Buckner. Just grateful to God for another week. He has blessed us and so many blessings He's bestowed on each and every one of us. And my scripture that I was thinking about this week when I read my devotional, one of my devotionals early of the week, was talking about matters of the heart. And, you have to understand how important our heart is when you think naturally. A lot of times things are done naturally and then spiritually. Naturally, our heart supplies blood throughout our entire body. We need our heart to beat. We need our heart to function properly so that we can live. It helps to circulate the blood through our entire body, gives us oxygen to all the parts of our body that we need it to, especially to our brain, so that we're able to function. Excuse me. And think. Excuse me. Amen. Got something caught in my throat. But we're grateful to God for the heart. And one of the devotionals I read was in the book of Proverbs, the 4th chapter and the 23rd verse. It says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." And we know that naturally, if we don't take care of ourselves, we'll have issues with our heart. And then spiritually, if we're not taking care of ourselves spiritually, there could be problems with our heart. And so we're just grateful to God each and every time when He watches over and He protects us. He loves us and He cares for each and every one of us. And so we have to guard our heart in everything that we do. So many things happen in this life. You can get upset about it. You can get angry. It's in your mind. But then when it gets in your heart, we know that that's not good for your heart to have matters to get into your heart. We serve a God that loves us and cares for us. And He says, even in the scripture, you can get angry, but don't sin. So you can get angry, but don't let it fester and get into your heart. Don't let it change you. Don't let it, cause you to come out of yourself, whatever situation you're dealing with. So when we think about matters of the heart in this verse, it's talking about our spiritual heart, that we should, keep life in it and cultivate our heart, and I spoke of Psalms 51 Sunday. And that scripture comes to me, verse 10, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit in us." We want the Lord to create a new heart in us. Excuse me, I still have something in my throat. Excuse me. But we want Him to create a heart. And so the heart is mentioned often in the book of Proverbs because, it lets us know how important that it is. And how that we need to guard ourselves against the enemy. The enemy get into your heart. You'll end up saying some stuff that you don't mean or doing things you don't intend to do because you harden your heart against people or harden your heart against situations. So it's important in our everyday life that we, diligently seek the Lord to create in us a new heart, a heart of flesh, a heart filled with love and kindness to one another. That's what God would want us to do and want us to have. So guard your heart. Don't let situations happen and fester that it gets to the point that it gets in your heart and you find that you're bitter and angry all the time. We want a heart filled with love. Each day should be our prayer. Lord, help me, to have a clean heart. Help me to have a heart like you, Christ. Help me to have a heart of love and unity and understanding. That's what we should strive for each and every day. I pray this has helped you in some sort of way. Remember Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart. God bless you. Continue to have a blessed week and be safe.